I'm at the finish line of Red Bull Hardline 2023, one of the gnarliest downhill mountain bike events on the planet. And any minute we'll be heading up the hill to see exactly what is on the course this year. I will be riding this year, but only in practice, and then I'll be commentating the daily shows with Red Bull TV. But I'm so stoked to be back on the bike here. It's one of the coolest events I've ever done, and one that I'm extremely scared of. So we're going to go and have a look at the course and see exactly what we've got to ride. Riders briefing.
Be as friendly as possible when
So we're at the top. BF Goodrich trucks every year, getting us to the top. You ready for it, Bernard?
Mate, I'm bloody ready for it. I am actually buzzing. I'm stoked to be back here. We're gonna get some redemption.
Brayton, you ready for more?
Can't wait, mate.
Hardline veteran.
Absolutely superb.
Do you mean that?
No, genuinely.
Do you ever get nervous?
Nope.
He's a liar. And we're at the start. The start. So straight out the start, there's an awesome berm there, but this is always a horrible bit to start on. It's just this bedrock, sort of peaty mud. Not Steve Pete. And this rock drop. Riders either sort of go down the gully, down the guts, or the braver boys were jumping from here last time and landing right down on the flat. I think we'll start in the gully. We'll start easy. Weird.
Ankles.
Where you landing, Brayton?
To flat, obviously. Just down there, Jono.
Obviously. Should I have asked?
No.
You changed your mind yet?
Not yet.
You still want to be here?
Yeah. No, I reckon
Just like home, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got some good quality lake slate in this.
That is soppy, and it's day one. That's a considerable upgrade from when I last came.
Huge upgrade.
That's like Thorpe Park. Full roller coaster turn. Not for long though. Not for long. Any tactic with the mud, Bernard?
Probably just like go quick.
Just go quick. Aquaplane, some would say.
Aquaplane.
Whew. There are some tyre marks on the course because some of the girl riders actually rode some of the course yesterday, so it has been ridden. Not all the jumps, but Tani rode off the cannon and all these berms have been hit. But it was this high line that caught Bernard last year. Really technical. Down in the woods, it's so dark in here. Every time you ride in, your eyes don't adjust. You can't see all the roots, but the mud is not looking good. The rock drop, Red Bull Hardline. At least they've done the chicken wire again. Absolutely essential. The rock, on the other hand, like grease-proof paper. So after the big drop, we've got a really nice right-hander and an equally nice left-hander, and these are super crucial because I'm falling, as you've seen on the live stream. All the speed from these corners is needed for the cannon, the first big feature of the course. It just never gets any smaller. So gnarly here because it's the first sort of break in the trees and all the wind just tunnels the whole way up. So if you've got a headwind coming down this straight, you're fighting for speed, tucking, and then you're out of this as your eyes adjust coming back into the light. Brannigan, thoughts? You like the cannon?
I like the cannon, yeah. I remember it being bigger, but...
Don't say that, it's massive.
No, we're just used to it, because the 90s have just toned everything else down.
The big new doubles.
Yeah, the big new doubles.
The things that I haven't hit.
Oh,
You're making me scared.
not?
No, I was injured last year.
I like your tactics of like, don't watch anyone, just go and hope for the best.
It doesn't always
your
work.
feet off from casing it, all good.
I don't know, George, it looks big from here.
It looks bigger from here.
Some honesty.
Yeah.
There it is. What are you saying? Do you reckon you'd slide on it with muddy tyres?
Yeah, I fucking hope not.
I wish you'd never said that, because now I'm thinking it.
So we're going to do it.
Oh, the scorpion backflip jump. It's big. Extra chicken wire. So George's worries of tyres slipping should be alright.
I think with the mesh we're good.
Yeah?
We're good.
You confident?
I hope so.
Just got to get up there. We've got Matt in the house.
I like that jump.
You like that one?
That's a good one.
That's the only one you've done, isn't it?
Yeah.
Matt's finally got a downhill bike, so he's walking the course this year knowing he's actually going to ride it, and same as me, we'll both be riding practice and then doing a bit of camera work on the rest of the week. But you buzzing?
Yeah. I get a lot of confidence in the fact you've done a lot of this course, but the whole stuff down there has changed, hasn't it? So neither of us are.
Well, neither of us done the big uns, so we'll be in those together. But it's going to be sick riding with you, Matt.
Yeah.
You jumped this?
Yeah.
How'd you go? Is that your mark on the top?
Such a downhill lip. Oh.
Là, minimum, tu vois. Le gars qui est là, c'est vraiment, il s'est défoncé, tu vois.
Et après, pour le virage droite
Sacré bleu.
ou gauche.
Pretty hard for now. What do you think about the drop?
Mate, this one's so gnarly every year. We just stopped on the side and it is a cliff. You're riding off a cliff.
You did it yesterday?
Yeah, I did do it yesterday.
Ride okay?
Yeah, it was quick. I had a tailwind like now and I had to really push through it. I got it perfect, but I had to like hit the brakes last minute and push through. Otherwise I would have landed at the bottom.
The worst thing about this jump is you have to control your speed with your brakes. So someone's like, yeah, just roll from here. But how much are they braking? Either braking the same as you? What brakes are they using? How many fingers are they using?
We
Not
have like
okay.
little sounds, but it's hard.
So there'll be a lot of time spent on this in practice, as ever. But a nice feeling knowing I've done it before. Feel for Matt.
Feeling.
Feel a little bit for Matt. Wherever you need to. You don't really have to think about it.
You don't have to think about this at all. But you have to you come off the drop, you do all your braking here, no braking on the rock, you gain way more speed you think, and then you brake again when you hit the dirt.
And the turns where it all
The
comes.
turn's amazing though, you can hit it so fast.
Scandy into the turn.
It's actually so steep down here. The fast line is using a bit of the rock, it's more direct, but then you just sort of lock up on the brakes and it does get wild into this left. You all good, Matt? Yeah?
I think I'm going to wear gloves.
I think you should wear gloves.
We're just going to go again on flat, and it's not.
I love how it always starts brand new. Soon gets messed up, doesn't it, G?
Yeah, that's not going to last long, is it? All the...
It'll last a few runs.
Yeah, first run on that would be prime.
Second run, not so much.
There.
It's a new rock. Poor boys have had to pick all these up and drop them in, but the line is up there. It's like a wall ride down into the berm.
Riding here or here changes this section a lot. Sounds dumb.
Huh?
I started propping to ride with you later.
I am too, but I actually need you. You always help me so much.
Mate, it'll honestly be such a fun session there, I reckon, if this
In this wind, the waterfall. They open this up
It does look like it. It chipped a load off the right one, I think.
even faster every year.
Yeah.
First year I did it, that was like fork width.
It was
I
a
remember.
credit card slot. Let's go light on your suspension.
Yeah. So we've arrived at the lily pad. I was here loads last year watching and presenting. I've never jumped this, nor have I jumped the 90 footers afterwards. And I'm actually genuinely scared about them. Bernard had that big crash last year while they were getting the jump shaped right. But this lily pad's the setup for the straight, and even that's enormous. Like, you forget that this is just the key to unlock the next straight. You still got to get it. Still got to have the right key. You gonna use them, Matt?
Matt?
Yeah, you, Matt.
No, that Matt.
Oh, Matt, the Matt. Matt on the mat?
This Matt.
Matt.
No one's using them.
Good. Good answer. Hello, Ben.
Hello, mate.
Maximum speed.
Yeah, just eating.
Oh, it's so big.
Are you from Bath?
Man. Super nervous now. These are the ones I've never done, and last year I got to see them a lot, these jumps, but now knowing that the bike's in the van and I have to do them kind of sucks. Or having to do the presenting stuff, so I'm like rushing down the hill having to do some stuff with Red Bull, but all I want to do is look at the track. You're right, Tay? On any other course, this rock garden is like the crux of the whole track, but here you don't even think about it because you've got that monstrosity down there, the road gap. Yo.
It is a bit sketchy, isn't it?
That feels so scary.
Exactly.
Oh man.
Can you rake that down there and then make me a lift? That is not small.
As G said, it has not shrunk at all. I hate this jump. Everyone always gets it right, but I just can't get my head around it every time. Not okay. Why did you make us do this?
Wow.
You all good, Matt? Oh, it's big. Landing looks pretty tough. I remember one year there was a slow-mo video of me landing here. I went a little bit long and my feet hit the floor. Bike bottomed out, forks flex out, and the bottom of my pedals were on the floor. Which doesn't really make sense, but a Red Bull Hardline it does. And this, God, I'm out of breath, is the world's fastest right-hander. Oh. Horrible rocks. They've took some rocks out that were down there that meant you had to do a wiggle before going off this drop, and it also looks like they've set some rocks in and made that a lip. So we're going to go massive off there, but I'd say this is an easier section now. Matthew? You've never ridden down here, have you?
Easier than what?
Than it was. The cannon. When you get to this point, you know you've finished the run, which is a weird feeling considering these are all enormous jumps, but it's all pretty flat and smooth this year. It's just the mud to deal with. One pedal stroke for this. It's so blind, just look off the end. These branches are in the way. You ride it straight, it does actually miss the landing. So you have to just remember to... Ben's not impressed. The final straight. Even this is big for any other place, but it's just seen as nothing here. And then the big boy at the end. You can see the Red Bull arch. Safety. Almost there. I think the plan is to head up and do some practice, and it might well be on these last jumps because the wind further up's probably too much to ride at the moment. So we get a bit of bike time and do these doubles now. That'll be sick to get some confidence. It'll be sick to do it with Matt as well. Track walk's been good. It's been a bit rushed, but we're going to go and get the bikes, get kitted up and get some air time, and tomorrow will be a big day of practice. It's going to be the best weather window that we have, so the riders will look to tick everything off then, and then it's into the timed runs, the qualifying, the racing. It's going to be a mad week. I hope you tune in. Thank you for watching this. We're going to go and do some practice, and I'll do my best to get a video out later on. See you all soon. To the belly.